In class, my name's Andrew, and with me is Tati, Eric, and Elena. And today we're going to talk to you about how the public speaking competencies relate to a job interview, specifically the first 4 public speaking competencies. Now, public speaking competencies don't just relate to giving a speech in front of a large group of people or even a small group of people. It can also relate to one-on-one, specifically, in this case, in a job interview. Now, as a quick refresher, the 8 public speaking competencies are: choose a narrow topic, state your thesis clearly, supporting materials should be research-based, organization is key, use appropriate language, enhance your vocal variety to lure in the audience, use carefully selected grammar, articulation, and pronunciation, and mind your physical behaviors to include hand gestures, eye contact, and using the available space that you have. As you can see, I don't have a ton of available space, but I'm trying to focus on using my hand gestures as well. But those are the last 4. Let's get to how our first 4, which again are choose a narrow topic, stating your thesis clearly, supporting materials should be research-based, and organization is key, relate to a job interview. Our first public speaking competency is choosing and narrowing a topic. Now, in a job interview, you might think that the topic is chosen for you, and that would not be incorrect. You're in a job interview. That interviewer is going to be asking you specific questions that you probably won't know beforehand. However, our first 4 public speaking competencies relate to the preparation phase of public speaking, what you do before you show up to the job interview. And choosing and narrowing a topic is one of the most important ways that you can prepare for a job interview. First, as far as choosing and narrowing a topic, we can relate that to the job itself. You need to research the company and research the position that you're applying for. You may not be qualified for a position that you want, or you may be overqualified for a position you want. You may be looking at a company that you think is a great fit for you, but in fact, just isn't a good fit at all. This kind of research is really going to help you narrow down your job selection so you don't go into a job interview or end up in a job that you don't want. You can also choose what topics you feel most comfortable about discussing. When you're prepared and you have a good idea about what topics you want to discuss, you can always relate those questions back to it. If there's certain things that you don't want to talk about your personal life or previous jobs that you have, you need to know that and have that in your mind before you go into the interview. With those in mind, there's no way that job interviewer is going to trick you up or trip you up with some sort of question. Now let's move on to our next public speaking competency.